Hello guys, welcome back to the Circle of Life Test podcast. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing investing in your future. That is what I'm trying to say is how to have a better tomorrow, investing in your future, maybe money or it could be material things. So we're going to be discussing that with our special guest today, who happens to be Marci Grossman, and she happens to be a CPA and a financial literacy educator, and also an author, a spokesperson, and a speaker. Guys, I'm sure we're gonna learn a lot from her today. So she's gonna be telling us more on what it means to invest in your future and how we can invest in our future to have a better tomorrow. So guys, let's hear what she has to say, and I hope we learn a lot from her today. So Marci Grossman can take the stage.
Hello, my name is Marci Grossman, also known as Money Marci, and I am thrilled to be here on Cycle of Life with Tess to talk about money and investing in your future. I'm a CPA and a financial literacy educator, author, and speaker, and so let's talk about money. The topic he gave me is investing in your future, and your future is going to come whether you invest in it or not. So it makes much more sense to take the time and use your now to prepare for your future. One of the most important things you can do is understand your money and use it as a tool to help you reach your goals. One of the hardest things for people to do is hear the word budget. But budget means a lot more than just saying no to everything. Budget means being aware of how much you earn and how much you spend, and taking control to make sure that you're earning more than you're spending and that you're saving. Because what you put away, saving and investing, are the resources that you'll have for the future. That's how you build that foundation to have your future in. Sometimes it's hard. It's really hard. Sometimes money is tight and it's hard to make that shift of your mindset of the things that you need for now. But if you spend the time to build the data, to start listing your income, start listing your expenses, and seeing where your money goes and seeing where it comes in. For many people, it's much easier to find a way to earn a little more money. And for other people, it's much easier to analyze their expenses and say, you know what, this is something I don't really need, that I'm not benefiting from, because we have habits. There are things we spend our time and our money and our other resources in because they're habits and they're not giving us value. They're just a continuation because that's how we've always done things. And if you want to change your present and you want to change your future opportunities, you have to look at changing your habits. On my website, moneymarci.com, I do have budget worksheets and other Google document resources that you are able to use online from wherever you may be. And there are many of these available on the internet as whole if you just search them out. So you don't even necessarily have to spend money to start organizing your finances. It's so important to do this analysis. Almost everything I discuss in any of my topics, whether it's retirement or goal setting or education, everything we talk about starts by building that budget, building that data to know what you have coming in and going out. And while it's nice to have a year's worth of data to start out with, don't let how much information you have stop you from starting out. So if you're going to start building your income and expenses from today, that's awesome. If you say, you know what, I can put a week's worth of data in, that's great. If you can do more, that's great. But if you start from today, that is perfect and wonderful, and that is more than okay, as long as you get started. it's like any goal, and if you want to invest in your future, you have to make that change in mindset, that change in activity, that change in how you do things and why you do things that will get you to where you want to go. Anybody you look at that had a bad situation and ended up coming out into a good situation, whether it's mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, whatever it is, had a point in time where they said, okay, let's make that change. That's where it comes from. That's where you invest in your future. It's important to understand money. Obviously, I'd like everyone to read my book. Hey, I even put it at libraries, so it's available online and for free, but you can't write in the library's copy or keep it as your own reference. So make sure you find something that speaks to you, whether it's mine or somebody else's, so that you can start making that change to own your future. It's important. You're worth it. It has value. You have value. And you can change your life by making that effort to move forward. I hope this helped you out. I hope you have an amazing today and a fabulous tomorrow and future. It's been great talking to you. Thanks for having me, Tess. Bye.